Walking in the shadows, always on the profit. Fast cars, big dreams, living on the edge. Haters talking trash, but we ain't even faced. Just some rebels with the cars, breaking all the rules. Bosses in the game, always playing it cool. Living fast, we ain't slowing down. Always ready to turn heads around. Heal shit podcast, where the bad boys reign. Never following the norm, always causing pain. But in this city, ain't nobody in the way. Where the kings of the light here to stay. Chasing that money, living for the thrill, aiming for the top, gotta make the kill. Street smart, no room for the weak. Cross us once, you'll feel the heat. Taking what we want, we don't ask for permission. Running with the wolves, a dangerous coalition. Living on the edge, no time for hesitation. Heal shit podcast, where the bad boys reign. Never following the norm, always causing pain. But in this city, ain't nobody in the way. Where the kings of the night.
Viewer discretion time.
Viewer discretion is advised.
What up, Heel Faction? Welcome back to Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. I'm Dark Cordz. That's Draven Grimes. This is HSP, a special pre-Raw episode. We're talking Elimination Chamber, and I hear there was a heel turn. We'll get into it right after this.
Cool. Living fast, we ain't slowing down. Always ready to turn heads around. Heal shit podcast, where the bad boys reign. Never following the norm, always causing pain.
Hey, brother, how you doing, man?
We were about 3 seconds away from Draven Grimes going fucking Cordzy and just throwing everything out the window.
Yeah, it's rough. It was fuck with me. I had no idea what the hell was going on. But
for everybody just now tuning in, the reason we came on late is because we spent the last 30 minutes trying to figure out what the fuck was wrong with the audio from my streaming to his streaming. And it took me breaking a mirror to fucking get it to work.
Yep. Speaking of breaking shit, there was a scene from Elimination Chamber that broke all kinds of social media records. We'll get into that shit in a few minutes. So this doesn't need to be a long episode. Just want to knock through a couple of these things. And we can blow through the card essentially until we get to the end. So what do we have first? We have the Women's Elimination Chamber.
Yes, sir. And I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't watch this live. I was off on my anniversary trip, which that's a topic of discussion on talking shit this week. Anyway, so I kind of pick and chose what I wanted to watch from the chamber. So I admit I did kind of just fast forward through this. I did watch the return and the finish, but other than that, I didn't give a shit really, because whoever's going is going to go against fucking Rhea, and we all know Rhea's going to fucking go over at Mania regardless.
Yeah, but it was. I thought it was a good match. I enjoyed it. I think that the Jade return was timed well. I thought the reactions on both sides were really, really done well. Mm-hmm. I loved Bianca's reaction to Jade attacking Naomi. And then the match started, and I thought it was really good. I had no real complaints about this Women's Royal Rumble. There were some brutal moments. There was some crazy shit like that hair whip onto Liv. Mm-hmm. So I enjoyed it. I loved Alexa Bliss in it. Yeah, I mean, I knew coming down to the end, obviously they couldn't have Liv go over because they had already said never again just 3 months ago.
Yeah, but this is WWE. When does that ever really mean anything?
What up, Daniel? Good to see you, bro. Yeah, I know, but when they do it again, I would hope it would be like longer past than like my dog's memory. Like,
Right. Well, the thing about Rhea and Liv is they're going to use them like Punk and Danielson, like Rock and Austin, like Hunter and Shawn. Whenever you need a big feud to start up, they're going to put them right back together.
Yeah.
It's never going to be the last time ever. But I didn't really have any negative takeaway from this match. Everything went smoothly. I didn't really see anything of consequence other than Liv looking like she got burnt with a fuck ton of cigarettes Sunday morning.
Dude, she looked like a trailer park girl this morning. Holy shit.
Goddamn. I'm interested to see what they're going to do with this because now, not only is Bianca in the title mix, she's still in this story per se between Jade and Naomi.
Yep.
And I'm not fully convinced that it was Naomi. And follow me on this, if you will.
Sure.
Go back and watch when Jade entered the chamber. Now, obviously, the camera was focused on Naomi, but who was right behind Naomi in the pod? Do you remember?
As in physically standing behind her?
No, in the pod behind her from the camera angle.
No.
Bianca was. All right. So as Jade entered the ring.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. In that shot, yeah, it was Liv, then Naomi, then her. Yeah.
Yeah, but not a lot of people caught this. Bianca was taking off her fucking entrance gear, getting ready for a fucking fight. So I'm thinking that they played this kind of how Hunter used to do shit pre-evolution, where he dress up as somebody else and attack somebody, and then they get blamed for it, and then come back later that it was actually Triple H. So I'm thinking they're kind of playing the same thing, and they're going to somehow interject Naomi and Jade Cargill into the fucking title match at WrestleMania, make it a 4-way.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Because if it comes to that, Bianca's deceived Naomi by blaming her for the Jade Cargill attack. She's destroyed the friendship with Jade Cargill. Rhea's not going to be fucking help with anything, right? And it makes perfect sense. And it gets all 4 women on that stage for them to, have a decent fucking match.
So do you think that Naomi and Bianca did it and she only went after Naomi because she knew she couldn't get to Bianca? Or do you think she'd be pounding on the fucking glass to try to get at her too?
No, I think it's one of those situations of Bianca dressed up as Naomi, blindsided her, and the only thing she saw was just a glimpse of a wig, a glimpse of some gear, shit like that. Like, she never physically saw her face or anything like that. She's just going off the clues that were given to her at the time of the attack, quote unquote. So I can still see it kind of turning towards Bianca was the one that actually attacked her, but because Jade didn't want to fucking wait and find out for herself, now she's made enemies with both of them. Bianca's made enemies with both of them. Naomi can't trust either one of them. And Rhea's just over there like, fuck it, I'm going to stomp all 3 of you bitches.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Plus that gives Bianca a way out for her to stay strong at Mania, not take the pinfall, and continue working with Rhea.
Okay.
So.
Like it.
But again, I could be fucking wrong because I've been wrong here lately. But I just there's just something in my bones telling me that.
Yeah. I mean, I would enjoy that for sure.
Mm-hmm. But what about you? What do you think?
I hadn't even considered those 2 winding up in the title match. I mean, that's an awesome thought, but I would have never thought about that. I would have never come to that conclusion. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't think that because she attacked Naomi that necessarily means that Naomi did it.
Right.
So I'm definitely still kind of looking out for that.
Right. Okay. So as it stands right now, you got Bianca and Rhea going for the women's world title at Mania. Do I need to ask you who you got your money on there?
No.
Okay. I figured as much.
Rhea should never lose that title.
I agree with that, but you can't be champion forever.
I know.
So eventually somebody's going to come along. And who knows? Maybe Jade's going to be that one once she actually gets the experience.
Baby Jordan.
I could see that. Maybe towards Survivor Series or something. But the problem with something like Survivor Series being one of the big four is they always do the gimmick match with fucking War Games now.
Right.
Like, in order for that to happen, neither one of them could be in War Games. It'd have to be just a women's world title match after the War Games match. We got time. We got nothing but time. All right, what's next?
So I think we had the throwaway match. It was Tiffy and Trisha. Tiffy and Trishy against who'd they face?
Nia
and Candice LeRae. Yeah.
Okay, let me be 100% on this. I fast forward through the entire fucking thing.
Yeah, it was completely pointless.
I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck, a shit, or a damn. Don't care. That was the beauty of watching it the day after. I can just fast forward through it.
Yeah, no, not much to say.
That match was put there just to fill a slot and to give Trish that hometown feeling.
Yep.
All it was.
Time to rock and roll.
Side note.
Okay.
If I ever find out Nia Jax sat on Rip Ruiz's fucking head Sunday night, I'm gonna fuck her up. You understand that, right?
Why would you think that?
Well, he sent this amazing photo, and I'm gonna pull it up real quick. You don't need to see my private shit. This man, at 12:08 a.m., sent this picture, busted open.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Now, one would assume, since he worked the show that night, that it would be from a wrestling match. But just how perfectly centered that cut is. It looks like a friction cut to where butt cheeks were on the forehead. And he got annihilated by a refrigerator, so to speak. Butt cheeks, that forehead skin, and it just ripped, so to speak.
Butt skin friction.
It ripped Rip's head. He's not yet confirmed nor deny this, but in canon, that is what I'm saying.
Hey, it's truth right now. It happened.
Hey, I mean,
it's gospel. Until she says otherwise, it happened.
Or until he says otherwise, it's happened.
Fuck what he says.
He's probably going to agree with me anyway. So, yeah.
What's going on, Daniel? Least, Caleb, how you doing?
Butt cheeks met forehead. All right, let's get into the good shit now.
Okay.
Sami, Kevin.
Beastly.
Goddamn.
Grizzly.
Goddamn.
Take us through it since you've been through matches like this.
Ow my body. Ow my arm. Ow my leg. Ow my testiculars. Ow my butt cheek. Ow my scrotum.
Your forehead.
Oh, we ain't got to the forehead. I ain't got to the nipples yet. Every part of these two men are in pain today.
Yes.
And what gets me, and you know, kayfabe and blah blah blah. These two are best fucking friends doing this to each other.
Andrew, thank you so much, buddy.
Jesus fucking Christ, my guy.
Yeah.
And the story that they told. Dude, their ladder war in Ring of Honor was mentioned by name with their gimmicks at the time with El Generico and one Kevin Steen, as Michael Cole said. The story that was told was amazing. The only nitpick I have
Mm-hmm.
was the actual finish.
Yeah.
The power bomb into the apron.
Yeah.
I get that's a callback to the NXT days, and that's how Kevin won the title from Sami. But as much as they've been hyping the package pile driver between these two, that should have finished it.
Yep.
I'm not saying build a ladder bridge and do that. I'm not saying do it through fucking a table or anything like that. But it was one of those situations that, yes, do the apron power bomb, roll his ass in there, go for the pin, get the 2, pick his ass up. Kevin fucking snaps, hits the package pile driver. Don't even go for the pinfall. Have the referee call the match right there. Have Sami go fucking limp. Have him fucking be dead weight. Have Kevin then try to pick his ass up for the package pile driver again. Still him being dead weight. Him forcing the fucking cradle up for it. And that's when Randy should have came out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it seems like Randy definitely got overshadowed by what happened later in the pay-per-view. But no, I was glad to see Randy back. Glad to see that Punk Kick's coming back.
Yep, the Punk Kick's going to be in the same area as the package pile driver is. I don't think you're going to see it in the matches per se, but you're probably going to see it before WrestleMania ends.
Yeah.
Hands down. Now, I will say, real quick, was it me or did the 5 RKOs afterwards kind of just feel they were there to be there?
Well, they were certainly there just to be there. I mean, he couldn't come out and not hit RKOs.
He did. He hit one on Randy. But he didn't have to, like, literally go back and watch it. He lined the last 3 up in a fucking corner.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's just what the crowd expects from Randy.
Dude, all he needed was that one.
Yeah.
And it was perfect. Once Kevin got out the ring, you had Petey there. You had Shane Helms there. Fucking calming him down. That's all you needed. You didn't need the fucking 5 security guards fucking line up and go like, all right, you're taking a cutter. You're taking a cutter. You're taking a cutter. You're taking a cutter. I'm going to shake your hand real quick. Then I'm going to give you a cutter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It just seemed hokey to me.
Now, I got to say one thing. I am tired of Sami always coming up short in these matches. I don't think he's ever... Has he beaten Kevin in the WWE?
Yeah, he's beaten him in like 2 times.
But every time it's a big match, he loses. Like, it's crazy.
Every time they work, though, the heel goes over in that match.
Mm.
And the 2 times that Sami won, he was working heel. Which it would make sense. In order for Sami to go over on somebody like Kevin, you're going to have to cheat.
Yeah.
You're going to have to get fucking dirty.
Agree with that.
I mean, I think the story's beautifully told.
Yeah.
He's a fucking psychopath, and unless you want to fucking play dirty, you're not going to win.
But yeah, of all the quote unquote illegal moves that's been going on, and then to not get a brain buster, to not get, you know, a dive through the ropes DDT on the floor, to not get any...
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for the torpedo DDT through the turnbuckles.
Yeah.
But,
it just, like, for a match like that, I would expect those big moves. Like, brainbuster would have been completely warranted in that match.
Or just a standing brainbuster. Show that you're getting desperate. You're going in deep into your bag of tricks. Like, not necessarily have to hit the top rope brainbuster, but just hit one. I mean, you had no problem fucking eating 2 of them, even if they were fisherman variations. He ate one through a fucking chair, and he ate one through a fucking table.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I didn't produce this match. This seemed kind of Chris Parks to me, as far as the way the match was put together. And as far as the DDT was concerned, I can't even tell you the last time Sami pulled that bitch out. It might be one of those things where he's just not comfortable doing it.
Yeah.
Especially with the long hair and shit now.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not I mean, he's gotten older and he's gotten thicker, so he might not feel comfortable with even making it through there.
Yeah. But I know he can still do the one out of the suicide dive.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But I can't really think of a spot for the actual suicide dive into the DDT, but I can think of one spot where the one through the turnbuckles would have worked.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, I was kind of disappointed when he didn't go for it. I was like, man. Like, whenever these two get together, they pull out all the fucking stops.
Even if Kevin caught him with a boot before he could go through, just give that crowd something to pop about.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But the way the story was told, I think it was flawless. Again, this won't be the last time you see Sami and Kevin fucking get together.
Yep.
They're gonna, one way or another, they're either gonna come back together or they're just gonna fucking feud down the line.
Mm-hmm.
That's the story of their careers, basically.
Yeah.
All right. Main event time.
Well, let's throw it to a quick commercial, and
All
we
right.
will be back directly.
Vodka Evolved. Castell. Indulge in the Red Revolution.
God damn it. I've been
What?
talking for 5 fucking minutes and my mic wasn't on. Jesus Christ.
God damn it. I'm sure they heard enough of me.
Don't forget the YouTube memberships. We got 3 tiers as low as 99 cents. Got some great perks like merch at cost and member only videos. Check it out. And yeah, so let's hit the main event now.
Well, set it up for me, big man.
So obviously the main event was the men's elimination chamber. We had Drew McIntyre, we had Damian Priest, we had John Cena, CM Punk, Shitface Paul, and Seth Rollins.
That we did.
It was a good match. It was fun. I don't know. I don't know why Logan Paul was in the fucking match. But other than him, I thought everything was awesome.
I'm okay with everything that was in the match, even Ditch thing. My one critique to him right now, it's the opposite of what I fucking try to tell greenhorns and shit that are working the independents. You know, I'm always telling them to try to work the hard cam,
Mm-hmm.
and they never want to fucking do it. They need to take all that shit that Logan Paul's doing, working on the hard cam, cut that shit in half, and that's what they need to do. Logan's working the hard cam way too fucking much.
Yeah.
God, it to the point it aggravates the shit. And like I caught myself screaming at my TV on the fucking replay. Stop with the fucking hard cam. Like I know there's one guy on the Independence that's turned it into a fucking gimmick. For the life of me, his name fucking escapes me right now. He's turned it into a fucking gimmick and it fucking works for him. Logan Paul, you look like a fucking deer in headlights. And you could definitely see how fucking green you are because you can blatantly see yourself waiting for someone to tell you what to fucking do. And it irks the fuck out of me when you got guys on the fucking Independence that's been doing this shit 10, 15, 20 years that are light years ahead of you. And you're fucking 12 matches in, you're in fucking Elimination Chamber, the main event on PLE.
Hmm.
But let's just be thankful that he was eliminated and he didn't take up all the fucking spotlight.
Right.
Oh,
I mean, I guess they needed somebody to take the fucking big splash or to do the big splash off the top of the cell, but I don't fucking know. It wasn't worth him being in there.
I mean, if you need somebody to do a fucking big splash, fucking Montez Ford was available.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he did it 2 years ago in the chamber, and we thought we were gonna have another Kofi Mania.
Yeah.
I don't fucking understand it. Not my booking, not my monkey, not my circus.
Yep.
So let's go through it. Let's go through the highs. What were your high points on this?
I think they're trying to make Damian Priest too much like The Undertaker. Especially with that rise up behind over Logan Paul's shoulder. I don't know. It seems like they're pushing him in that direction.
That's because he's been working with Taker. Taker's been giving him all these pointers. So I mean, if Taker's cool with it, okay. I'm
not saying that it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that he's not Taker, and he doesn't need to be because he's awesome as Damian Priest.
No, I get that, but I mean, a lot of his character building up from Punishment Martinez into the original Damian Priest into the Judgment Day. There's always been little hints here and there of Undertaker's style. From the sit out choke slam to the way he's portrayed to the way way his gear's put up, even the way he carries himself. Like I can't say shit. You know what I mean? I'm the same way. I carry myself a certain way. I act a certain way. I work a certain way. And it's not to completely mimic Taker, but it's kind of to pay homage to him because he's been such an influence in my career. I think it's just that. But Damien just has it fucking 20 times better because he can work with fucking Taker, and Taker can sit him down and be like, all right, kid, don't do this anymore. Work this. This is your shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess the highlights for me, I love that Drew was out quick. I think he's about to fucking explode with this "it's not my fault" shit. It's everybody else's fault, and he's gonna be a fucking menace.
Yeah, but also remember he had his knee drained last week on right before SmackDown before that match. So I think that had a factor to do with it.
It might have, but it also feeds into his "it's everybody else's fault" thing that he's been going on. So
yeah,
that was good.
We're not going to see him go out there and start punt kicking babies into the crowd, right?
I hope not.
God, I don't need another Schnitzky.
I mean, there wasn't really anything crazy spectacular because there wasn't a Montez Ford in there. There's nobody climbing nothing visually spectacular. Just big, strong dudes beating each other up, and I was there for it without question. I think obviously the Cena and Punk, the whole "I miss you too" thing. They went at it for some good nostalgia.
Couple times.
Yeah. The stomp on the outside of the cage to Punk, or the outside of the ring to Punk, will be the spot, that everyone talks about.
Yes. And he sold it so fucking well.
And then, I mean, Cena jumped on Punk like a fat kid on cake, boy. He saw that stomp and he went and took advantage of it.
And he locked in a proper STF for the first time in his fucking career.
He used to do it in the neck of the crink of the elbow until he got lazy.
I've maybe seen him do it 3-4 times in his whole fucking career. Other times it was that fucking bullshit crossface where he just sits there, puts his fucking hand down, like have a fucking full on conversation with you.
I guess that probably should have been the first indicator of how the night was going to go.
All right, well let's not get too far ahead. Let's just stay in the chamber for right now.
All right. So what were some of your highlights?
Well, it's like you said, this was one of the more tamed elimination chambers as far as spots and big bumps and shit. But I think because of the story that it was telling, obviously setting up Damien and Drew, awesome. Setting up potentially Logan and Punk. Potentially. I'm not entirely sure that's the way we'll probably know in about an hour. Definitely the shit between Punk and Seth is still fucking fuming, at least on Seth's side, storyline wise. And John Cena not knowing what the finish of the show was. And seeing how Cena went into that. I didn't take that as like a heelish thing. I took that as a wily veteran thing. Take advantage of your surroundings. You know, this is your last chance to go to fucking WrestleMania. Fucking take that shit, right?
Right.
I like the fact that Punk didn't tap. I like the fact that he passed out. He needs to go back and watch some Eddie Guerrero to learn how to fucking properly pass out from a fucking hold. But I do like that. It made him still look strong. Leaving the chamber. I think we both called it. I think we both called Cena leaving the chamber as the winner because it is the only person, odd man out, so to speak, that didn't really have anything going into Mania.
Right.
So yeah, chamber overall, just like with Sami and Kevin, told a beautiful fucking story. You know, this is his last fucking chance to main event WrestleMania. He's willing to do whatever he needed to main event WrestleMania. And Cody's music hits. So take it from there.
Out comes Cody. I would invite all of you to go back and listen to the YouTube video on somebody who's doing a heel turn. And just fast forward to about the 3.5 minute mark, and you'll see me just calling play by play what was going to happen this weekend.
I'll give you your flowers. I'll give you your flowers. You called this. You called this.
Yep. So Cody came out. They did him and John did the whole, hey, we're going into a match together. Hey, hugs, daps, all this shit. Then the final boss comes out with Travis Scott for some fucking reason.
That I'm still fucking lost.
I don't know what the fuck. I don't know.
My one question with Travis Scott's appearance: are they going to put a hardcore title up on WWE Shop? Because I would buy that motherfucker. Dude, that bitch is dope.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
I agree.
My bad.
So
my bad.
So he comes out. He's like, Cody, I want your soul. I want everything. I want to screw your wife on the occasions. I want to do everything that I own you. You're my bitch, and you're gonna rename your kid Rock.
Yes.
And Cody he teased it, but then he literally goes, Rock, go.
May I?
Yeah, please.
Go fuck yourself.
Nice. Yes, Cody told The Rock to go fuck himself, and the whole time John was over Cody's shoulder like, don't do it, don't do it. And then when Cody said go fuck yourself, John Cena was jumping up and down. He was like, that's
typical
right.
John Cena reaction. Typical John Cena reaction, right?
Yeah. And then they go in to hug each other, and you see the camera from Cody's back, and Cena's face just changes. And I was like, yep, there it is. And then he backs up and he kicks Cody in the groin. And
dude, those acting lessons have fucking paid off.
Yeah.
Those acting lessons fucking paid off. Like he went from like the smile to kicking nuts.
Yeah.
That's a different level of fucking humiliation when you get kicked in the dick by a man that's smiling at you.
No, but there's a meme going around with the picture of John right before going out there with a smile, and then him at the end of that segment with his scowl like a completely different human being. And I can't fucking wait, man. I can't fucking wait. We're gonna get. People are out there like literally other podcasters are out there like, do you think we'll see a new look and new music? Do you think we'll see a new? Fuck yeah, you will. You fucking right. You're gonna hear new music and see a new gimmick. You think he's just gonna make? Now I don't know if he's gonna still use the same shit that he made, 7-8 years ago when he was trying to go full-time heel. But yeah, there would be absolute. Hey Caleb, thank you so much. There would be absolutely no reason to turn heel if his image didn't change.
Dude, I know he made the gear for the 2012 match with The Rock with the low cut singlet and shit. And I've seen them, and they're low cut singlets. But you know what would just be the tip of the fucking iceberg for me? If he just went and got his old prototype fucking gear, started working like just boots, knee pads, biker trunks, no armbands, tape them up, and just work the exact opposite of how you expect John Cena to work.
I don't think so, man. I think you're going to see long pants because he's known for his shorts, and you're going to see black t-shirts. None of this Fruity Pebble bullshit.
Which I'm okay with because I need some black John Cena shirts in my life. But I found his new music, by the way. Ready for this?
You got some music?
Yeah, I got his new music. You ready for it?
Okay.
That's enough of that. I don't want to get canceled.
Bumpy knuckles. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be some shit though if he did use that for a couple of weeks?
Yeah.
But no, he's already admitted on Chris Van Vliet. He's got a master track for the heel turn from back in 2012, and why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Nobody's ever heard it outside of the fucking studio recording.
Yep. Yeah, I'm down for
like
it.
Fucking 80s hair metal or some shit, like just the polar opposite of fucking John Cena.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Brandon. It would be crazy. I guarantee you it's going to be all black shit. He's going to be the polar opposite. Mm-hmm. And a little bit.
You saw where WWE has trademarked Break-A-Wish.
Yeah, I seen you that in the group chat. Yeah, Break-A-Wish. So he's going to be completely 180 degrees from what he normally is.
Yep. But here's the but for you. Is it only going to be while it's on WWE TV, or is he actually going to live the gimmick? Because he's still doing Make-A-Wishes fucking left and right.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not going to fucking stop doing that. He's got a personal brand to protect.
But what if he did?
Yeah, what if he did?
Ooh. What if he had Make-A-Wish kids out there in the front fucking row? And their wish was to see John Cena, but he fucking declined it. So WWE would give them tickets to the show instead to see him. And he called them fucking out.
Damn.
How much more heelish can you be?
Yep. But yeah, I think we're going to see a completely new look. I don't think we're going to see the prototype. I think he's too big of a star to wear something that generic. I think we're going to see long black pants.
I wouldn't say like complete prototype, like his stylish, but like go back to the biker shorts, even if you get some new customs.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Hell, you seen what I can do with a fucking just basic bodysuit.
Yeah, I just think that because he's been so known for his shorts that it's just going to go to long pants.
What if he just worked in a suit? Just suit slacks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's ripping off corporate Kane, but fuck it, it's not like he's around anymore.
Does Andrade still do that with the pinstriped?
Maybe on like special occasions and shit, but like weekly TV, no, he just comes out with fucking gear and a t-shirt.
Oh, and in AEW, his gear was, obviously they're not made like suit pants, but they're pinstripe suit pants.
Yeah. Yeah, he his AEW gear was a ripoff of Batman's villain, the Black Mask. Right down to the fucking mask he had on.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, it's going to be real interesting to see where this goes. We're not going to see anything of it other than just recaps until March 17th. Fun fact about March 17th. March 17th, 2005 is when he debuted My Time Is Now entrance theme music. So what if that's the day it dies?
I think it will. I think we're going to hear... it would be some shit as if, like you did with your entrance music by starting it with our old entrance music. If it was, if he started it with the basic Thugonomics keyboard, dude, and then went into a new song.
I'm gonna be mad if he fucks up basic Thugonomics, because that could be heel or babyface.
Yeah, but I mean, just using the first couple of measures that are just, the little keyboard part before any drums or anything comes in.
I think it'll be more impactful going with the horns than My Time Is Now. Kind of like how I did my music and like lowered the tempo to more like a dark demented, and then it goes into that new track.
Yep.
Either way, we're probably going to be bumping it on air.
Probably.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna get that first action figure of him as a heel.
Dude, speaking of his action, did you see the one where they released a pure, like, clear plastic John Cena?
Mm-hmm.
I can't find that bitch anywhere for fucking pre-order.
Yeah.
That bitch sold the fuck out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we promised we'd be done in time to watch Raw tonight. So
we've got that one last thing we got to cover, dude. That fucking shoot shot.
Oh, damn. Dude, if you guys haven't seen the video, Travis Scott punched the fuck out of Cody Rhodes while he was on the ground.
Cody Rhodes owed him money.
He owes him a receipt, is what he owes him.
Mm-hmm.
This motherfucker.
Don't be surprised if you see fucking Stardust somewhere in the next week or so.
Because
he him back in fucking 2015.
He knocked the Stardust into that motherfucker. Yeah, no, it was
rough.
The
Melanin out of his fucking system.
And Cody's reaction was like, not work. Like, dude punched the fuck out of him.
He might have knocked him out for a second.
Like, I'm sure Cody was like, lay it in, but that doesn't mean punch him like you're beating somebody into your gang. That means, actually make some contact. That doesn't mean beat the fuck out of him. Holy shit.
Then you got all these reports from Uncle Dave and shit saying how Travis Scott's been training. Motherfucker, if he's been training, he wouldn't have fucking thrown a shoot shot like that.
Yeah. He must have missed the first week when they were teaching punching.
Well, what did I tell you on the fucking group chat? I said, let him come train with me for 6 hours. His punches will be fucking perfect.
I agree with you, Brandon.
What'd he say?
He said Travis Scott's going to get beat down by Cody.
Oh, yeah. It's going to happen. Either going to happen to the Raw before Mania, or the Raw after Mania.
Yeah.
But anyway.
How about some pleasantries before we send these folks off?
Well, we're going to get the cliff notes of the pleasantries. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to get all the socials. Don't forget, every Tuesday night will be WIW with all three of us, Edgar and myself and Dark Cordz. Don't forget that this coming up Sunday will be the return of Hill Shit at its proper time, 11 a.m. Sorry, I had an anniversary, had to do shit like that. My bad. And don't forget, this Thursday night, we'll be talking shit with the two of us, as it always is. And ladies and gentlemen, do not forget the motherfucking merch.
The merch.
It's goddamn beautiful. It's fucking
Gorgeous.
gorgeous. It's fucking amazing. Buy all our shit. By this time, you know everything that's on there, the TFK shit, the HSP shit, the fuck Logan Paul shit, the Pole Watcher shit. The dildo's no longer on pre-sale. Sorry about that. We just couldn't get that figured out. And with that, I think we are good.
All right. Well.
Oh, fuck. One more thing.
Oh.
Real quick. I have been given permission to officially announce that New Wave is returning March 15th, Blakely, Georgia. TFK will be in the fucking building, at least two of us, maybe three of us. We haven't figured that out yet. Tickets are $10. If you need any information on that, go to the New Wave Championship Wrestling Facebook page or go to my work page, Draven Grimes. All the information is there. We hope to see you there. If you're part of the Hill faction, you're in Blakely, Georgia. If you're in surrounding areas, come out, take some pictures, talk some shit. Who knows? You might end up on the podcast.
Hey, Henry, we love you too. Yeah, we enjoyed the PLE very much. Just going through some of these comments.
All right.
Let's see. No man, good to see you. Jack Ezra says, "Love you, Draven." All right.
Love all my fans.
That's about it. Well, guys, don't forget the YouTube memberships as low as 99 cents a month. We appreciate you all very much. And we'll be back tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern with Edgar for Weekend Wrestling. Hope you enjoyed hanging out with us. For Draven Grimes, I'm Dark Cordz. This has been Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. Peace.
Heel shit podcast, where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain. But in this city, ain't nobody in the